performance in the opener. 5 touchdown passes. Now, look, you always want to start strong, but I think that's more than anyone, including himself, could have expected.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Jackson. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. A throw over the middle, taken in. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. And Jackson throwing once more. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Jackson now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. The medical staff will... Now 2nd and 9. Again, Jackson. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Jackson. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now a three-time 1,000-yard rusher, Joe Mixon. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. The numbers for Mixon last week, 15 carries, 64 yards.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
Now Burrow. This is earned for him. Here's a quarterback coming off a game in which he threw 4 touchdowns. And they've watched the tape all week. They've seen it, but what can they do differently?
I think they've got to approach it like a pitcher facing a really hot batter. Get him uncomfortable in the box. Change speeds, change locations, change the pitches you throw at him. So show different coverages, blitz sometimes, drop back other times. Just don't let him get comfortable or let him get into rhythm.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. We're scoreless after 1. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Mixon with a first down carry. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Adafe always so quick, and he gets to him there behind the line.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs, and let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Here's Burrow. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
This is taken at the 18. It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give him a good 10 yards on the return. And the early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to float this one deep right side. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 52 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose That little touch pass, they saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
On third down, Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing third down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Here's that one taken in by T. Higgins.
Everyone in the NFL is looking for mismatches, and T. Higgins' size and speed at receiver, that allows him to have those type of mismatches against most defenders. 6'4", the ability to flat-out fly. They can use him everywhere, including in the slot. He's a dangerous playmaker and a big-time producer in the red zone.
And Mixon going to have a Bengals first down as he'll take this up close to midfield. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here completed in the hands of Ertz. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Here now, 2nd and 4. Burrow will throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 14.
Boyd, someone who seems like he's been underrated his entire 7-year career, and I think that assessment is correct. Quietly gathered almost 800 yards last season and was a big part of their ranking in the top 5 in the NFL when throwing the football. Always dependable, always available to move the chains.
Throw left side, complete to Chase. And Burrow's saying, let's go, let's go. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Here we go. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Now it's Burrow. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Charlie Jones now from his end zone. The Bengal offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here we go. 2nd and a couple. Now it's Burrow. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. Burrow going to keep it running right. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
Subsequent gains of 3, 4, and now 5 yards. Good enough for the first down.
A solid pickup there by Mixon.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. Oh, and that is incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
On second down, here's Mixon. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
He's got his target. That's complete. Third and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Mixing up the middle, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, now Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either.
They need it as they convert on 4th. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow, and that is incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now it's Mixon running right. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
The pass to Boyd, and he brings it in on the crossing route. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 3rd and 1, Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Bengals. Zach Ertz, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. This taken in right around the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And they no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession.
Past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, here's Mitchell.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Shedding through the defense.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
11 yards there, just like last play.
It looked like almost some miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball. But the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
9 yards on the first down. Keeper it at 2nd and 1. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
DJ Reader there on the tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
On the draw, here's Mitchell. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a first down in field goal range already. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Jackson.
Let the clock wind down.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Lamar Jackson, an 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
Here's Jackson. It's complete, and he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good, and that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the fourth. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
So Burrow and the Bengals down by 8. A little over a minute and a half remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Burrow.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Connecting with Mixon.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Here's Burrow. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens.
And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Ravens offense getting set and ready for this next drive.
And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them, as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. This will be stopped about. Throwing now is Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
A handoff as they run the counter play.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Jackson to throw.
And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one.